everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another flip through video. Today we're taking a look at the Witch's Oracle by Sally Morningstar, and it's illustrated by Danuta Mayer. It's 42 cards and a guidebook, and let's see, it retails for $24.95 and it's published by Edison Books. I have already used this, as you can see. I have played around with it. I just wanted to get a little bit more in-depth work with it before I did a video on it. Develop your latent intuitive skills and discover Wiccan wisdom with this beautifully illustrated divinatory deck and guidebook pack. Featuring key Wiccan symbols and archetypes, the cards help you connect to a place of deep inner knowing to find the answers you seek. Each card represents a quality of energy and carries its own particular meaning in a reading, while high notes and low notes offer insight into the possibilities and pitfalls you're likely to encounter on your present course. Including fascinating background on the history of Wicca and Wiccan festivals throughout the year, along with a selection of card spreads to address all types of inquiry, the Witch's Oracle will help you weave magic into your life as you set out on your quest for guidance. So, I have to first start off by saying I love this deck. It's very, very accurate. Didn't think I would like it as much as I do, especially since it's only 42 cards. And then it's kind of like a niche little deck to where maybe not everybody would enjoy it. But I really do love it. So I put the cards back in order. The thing that I don't like is the packaging. The cards always get stuck in this little plastic sleeve here. And I feel like I have to take ages to sit here and pop them out. See what I mean? There we go. So the packaging could be worked on. For $24.95, I feel like the packaging could be a lot more streamlined maybe. And usually when I first bought this, I was like, oh no, it's one of those boxes that are going to split the decks in two, which I absolutely do not like either. I don't know why, it just bugs me. Like, why split up the deck? Anyway, rant over. But the cards are glossy, they're a great size, and I feel like if you are just starting out on your path to Wicca, this might be a deck that can help you out with that. So they are glossy, which is not a bad thing. My big thing with gloss, and if you've been watching me for a while, my big issue with gloss is that it gets fingerprinty, and then with me filming, you just see nothing but reflection and ring light. So that's my opinion first off with that, but the book is fantastic. So again, like I was stating before, I feel like if you are looking to maybe dip your foot into Wicca, paganism, but specifically Wicca, this might be a deck for you. If you are already involved in Wicca, this would be a great addition to your collection. That's the word I'm looking for. So there's a lot of information in here just about Wicca itself. It's kind of like keynotes and the stuff that it touches on, it involves the deck as well. So it's great to read through without being bogged down from, boring information. It's great to just flip through. It has the Wheel of the Year. Let's see, all of the different Sabbats. And then the cards come in here. So there's great info on each card, and we'll kind of go through it. But there's a ton going on in this book. So when we go through and shuffle, and I'll pull a card and we'll read from the guidebook, you can see exactly how that'll work. And then in the back here, there are some spreads, which is fantastic and great to kind of play around, and this will help you with getting to know your cards a little bit better and how they work. So very, very informative. All right, so let's get into the flip through. The art is different, it's fun, it's kind of realistic yet not. It's numbered, so that's great as well. And then it gives you kind of what the card is about. And it's funny, every time I use this deck, I feel like it's just reading what, or like telling me exactly what I need to know, like every time. And it's kind of like a deck that is a straight shooter. Like it will tell you exactly what you need to know, but it won't sugarcoat it, which is fantastic too, because sometimes you just need to be, you need to deal with those readings in an upfront manner. And I feel like every time you look at the cards, it's a new card because there's always something else that draws your eye to it. If you hear beeping and stuff, it's the construction people. I think they're building a new complex or something around in our neighborhood, so I apologize. There's just no getting around it. One of these days, when I win the lottery, I'll soundproof the whole house. I'm curious if you guys have had this on your radar, if this is something that you have seen, if you own it. If you own it, do you love it? Do you use it constantly? What do you think about it? I always love hearing your guys' opinion. There are some of you that like really, really love a deck, and there's others that despise that deck. It's like, no, I don't like anything about it. It's so funny. I love it. I just love that that the reactions can be so different and varied from person to person. We're almost done, and then we'll shuffle. I love this one too. There's just so much going on. I love it. Okay. So it shuffles really nice. As you can see, it already is starting to like indent in places where it got caught on my rings or nails. So it shuffles really, really nice. I don't mind it at all. The card size is great. It might be a little bit harder for those with smaller hands just because it's a little bit longer of a card, but it's your basic, almost like a tarot size card size. All right. So this one wanted to pop out, the mirror, number 11, perception. So let's take a look at what it has to say. So I like that they're numbered so you can flip through very easily and find it in the guidebook. All right, so the vibration would be the third eye chakra, keywords perception, clarity, and reflection. Mirrors are the reflectors of life as it is, revealing exactly what is present without embellishment. Attributed to the goddess, they are carried by the goddess of love, Hathor, and Venus / Aphrodite, and the Celtic fairy enchantress, Morgan Le Fay, among others. Mirrors are said to be a doorway to other realms and can be used to reflect away any negativity. All right, then we have meaning here. Don't be deceived by surface appearances. Things are not always what they seem. Feel and see exactly what is being reflected back to you and trust your perceptions above all. Your energy body has the ability to feel at all levels and will often speak to you through a sense of unease or confusion. If something doesn't feel right, look carefully at what is happening before taking any further action. Watch and reflect upon things deeply and trust your intuition. Curb fantasies and idealistic attitudes as you step into the liberation of seeing clearly. Honesty with self and others is vital at this time. And so then what I also love is down here, there's a high note and a low note. So a high note would be your perceptions are correct. And then the low note would be honesty and clarity are required. So it's kind of like ebb and flow here. Like, okay, what is the very best outcome, and then what might be the thing that you've got to think about the most here. So there's a lot of information in this book, which to me, I feel like it is worth the $24.95. Now I know that you can probably find it a little bit cheaper than that. However, the packaging can be a little bit better. The art is fantastic. The quality of the cards is, right on point for that price point. And I love the art. I feel like there's just a lot that you can use this deck for. And it can also be almost kind of like a flashcard situation for you if you're trying to learn Wicca as well. So, I mean, there's a lot going on here, but it is a niche deck. So it could probably only be something that certain people will like. So, but I wanted to bring it through in this spooky season because, it is, a witch deck. Not that it is, that's the be all end all of spooky season, but this is definitely a deck that you can use all year round. And it is a deck that I feel that is great for specific kind of questions, and it can definitely deepen your intuition, I feel, and your higher self knowing. So let me know what you think down in the description box below. If this is something that you are totally interested in, let me know if you do not like it at all. But like I said, there's a lot of info in here, so I think the $24.95 is definitely a good price point for it. I don't have a lot of negatives to say. And so let me know down in the comment section below, as well as don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you'll never miss an upload from me. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.